Before we begin, I want to share a theme with you that was on my mind this morning when I woke up. It was the first thing that popped into my mind, and it's two Sanskrit words. And those words are abhyasa and vairagya. Abhyasa and vairagya. And they generally are translated as effort and surrender. Effort and surrender. And it comes from yogic philosophy that what creates the ideal practice is the perfect balance of effort and surrender. Sometimes the word surrender is translated as relaxation, so effort and relaxation. Now we can think about that very practically in terms of the pose that you're doing. You can't just push, 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 push. Part of you has to be relaxing, part of you has to be chilling, part of you has to be lightening up so that the energy can flow. And I think many of you have been to class enough times that you know that it is the balance between doing the work and letting go at the same time. But it's also something, a metaphor that can be applied to our life on a larger scale, finding the balance between effort and surrender. Now, surrender is kind of a funny word. Vairagya, from what I understand, is actually translated, like if you translated the word literally, it means to see without any coloring. To see without any coloring, or to see it without any filters. So as you're observing anything, whether it's your pose, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's the state of your apartment, whatever it may be, as you're observing it, to not see it through a filter of this is not good or this isn't right, but to see it without any coloring, just to be able to observe things without being in a state of reaction to them. So to find the balance between the effort that you put in, whatever you're doing, and also being able to just kind of take off some of the coloring and to see it with a little bit more neutrality. The word surrender is difficult for people, I think, because it often connotates giving up or losing. I'm going to lose the war. I'm going to put up the white flag. I'm out. I can't do it. But if you'll just think about it from the perspective of it's not about giving up, it's about giving up your resistance. It's about giving up your criticism. It's about giving up your judgment. And in that letting go of resistance, you're free to move forward. You're free to enjoy more. Okay, so finding the balance between your effort and your surrender. It's one thing to walk a mile, it's another thing to walk a mile pulling a plow behind you. So, all I'm saying, if we can today, is just take off the straps so that you're not pulling the plow behind you. All your past stuff, just take it off right now, be in the present moment, and strike that balance between what you're doing and how neutral and how relaxed and how easy you are about it. And then it can start to apply to anything and everything in your world. The balance between effort and relaxation, effort and surrender, effort, and then seeing that effort with a clear lens. Hands together at your heart.